Hi, I'm Shane from Parker High School, and this is my reflection vlog for my informative speech. What was the purpose for this speech? And the purpose of this speech was to kind of enlighten everybody on police brutality and kind of go into more depth in explaining it. I'm sure everybody sees it all the time on TV. It's always making the news, but I think my speech was to kind of explain it a little more to people. How do you feel? How did you feel going into the speech? I felt good going into the speech because I did a lot of my research and I have a lot of knowledge about law enforcement because that is one of the things that I'm looking to go into. So I felt like I felt really good going into the speech, and I felt like I had everything down pat. My ethos, I tried to use my tone of voice to kind of, in a way, bring people into my speech to kind of, in a way, have them interact with me a little bit, to kind of keep them going and not getting so bored. Was your technology adequately prepared? My technology was definitely adequately prepared. I'm very familiar with all this stuff, so it was not a problem for me. What could have been done better is procrastination. I kind of put this project off until the last couple of days, and you should never do that. So I definitely could have done that better and not procrastinated. 2 tips for giving an effective PowerPoint. My first tip would be to be organized. Organization is, I don't know how other people aren't organized. I'm a very organized person, and I think being organized is a key to giving an effective PowerPoint. And my second tip is your tone of voice. As I talked about earlier, not to let your audience get bored with keeping the same tone the whole time, to kind of bring them in a way. The next question is, what element felt natural, what element did not feel natural? And the element that felt natural to me was my conclusion. I thought I had a very strong conclusion in my speech, and I thought I did very well on that. The element that did not feel natural to me were the transitions. I felt in my speech, my transitions were very awkward and a little out of place, and I probably could have worded them better also. How did you consider your audience? As I've said twice before, my tone of voice. I tried to keep them attentive and not get so bored. What worked? Well, my organization worked. I put all my stuff and organized it into all 3 points, as everybody should have, and I thought that worked very well. What didn't work was, as I said before, again, my transitions. That will be the target for improvement, was my transitions, and not try to get them down a little better and not have them so worded so awkwardly. What I learned from the book was on page 109, it was the charts with the transitional statements, and I'm going to start using that a lot more now because of how my transitions were in this speech. So I think that'll definitely help me, and it will help me in the future. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.